Hello everybody and welcome to my first video. This is Calm Little Buddy. I am going to show you a few options that you have for reviewing your matches after you've played them. First, if you are just kind of tooling around in the test rooms, you can go to your account tab after you're done playing the game, and you can go to, where is it, game history. This is a very sad page for me. I'm going to sort by date. Oh, look, wonderful, wonderful. All these losses. I'll actually show you one that I won. What you can do is this lists all your recent games. Sometimes it's a little buggy as far as playing the constructed tournaments. You can see I've got one. I actually played an entire constructed tournament. Only one game seems to be in here, but we have an answer for that later. We go to details. Oh my goodness, that's loud. And we can replay game. As you can see here, nothing is displayed yet. This little button here is going to move one step forward at a time. Each step is one input into the game client by either you or your opponent. So it's not just going to go by your different steps here, it's actually going to go by each individual interaction that the game has. So, see, here's my cards. Let me just move this up to you. See, look what a wonderful hand that is. That's just strikingly awesome. And you can go through each little input step by step. This is good, especially if you need to slow down and kind of watch the game. This one I don't like to use. This just kind of really runs forward real quick. Watch this. Boom, bang, boom. So if you need to kind of just jump ahead in the game, I guess it's all right. But the other thing that you can do, hey, I said pause. Thank you. The other thing that you can do is you can actually skip ahead turn by turn. So if you just want to kind of go, okay, that was that turn, that's this turn, that's this turn. You can go turn by turn and you can actually see what's happening in your game. This is actually a funny match. I wish I could kind of play this whole thing back for you. The very last game was hilarious. This poor guy. The other thing that's interesting is that you do have your chat. So you can go back and check anything specific that you wanted to see in the chat log. I believe including Mr. Nobody here. I can get his chats. Let me see. One thing you do have to be aware of is that once it does get to the end of the game, you kind of lose access to a few things and you can't rewind. Da, 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 Alright, so yeah, he did end up beating me. But you can see here, me with my little funny jokes. Basically, he made his little guy flying here. I just thought he should have cast it on the hoplite and given me a chance, but I guess he didn't want to do that. When you're done there, you could go to watch your next game, watch your next game. This one had a much happier ending. I actually ended up spending a little time talking to that gentleman. Anyway, so that's how you can look at your test matches that you play in the test rooms. The other thing that we can do, and this is what I'm doing right now, is we can record our screen and actually play back a game that we've recorded. I've been using Blueberry Flashback Express Recorder, BB Flashback. It's alright, it's good, it's what I use, I'm used to it, so I found it to be pretty simple to figure out. It's easy enough to install. You got to watch the adware on the install. It will try to put in a bunch of stuff that you don't really need, but you can click it all off. The other good thing about this is that once you're done recording and you hit stop, which would be this button here, which I'm not going to touch, we then have their Flashback Express player. Let me just open that up for you. And I'm not going to actually play anything because I don't have anything really relevant to show, but I can at least show you something. You go, you open this up, yeah, go away. You can open whatever video that you want. Here's the important part, is there's an export function. This will allow you to export their proprietary video format into AVI files, and you can actually pick the codecs so that you are not making one that's too large, or if you don't like the quality of a certain one, or if you find that a certain codec doesn't play on your computer or doesn't play on YouTube or whatever, you got a couple different options. So you export them to AVI because their special little video file is not going to work on YouTube, I don't think. Once you're done with that, I highly recommend and get out of here. I highly recommend that you get a video editor. I use VSDC, Free Video Edition, Free Video Editor, if I can read. I open this up. If you've ever done any work with video editing on a computer, this will be very familiar to you, very easy. If you haven't, it's not that bad because it does actually, you can put your details in here. It does actually have like a quick wizard that you can use where you drag and drop a video. So you'd add a file, drop it into here, and then you can use all these fun little transitions in between if you wanted to. I mean, this is really hilarious. Like these are like old things that you get on like PBS, I guess, like those old like kids shows that I used to watch. Well, I used to watch. I don't know what you people watched. When you're done, it will put it all on this little track here. You can go through and kind of do some editing, do some cutting, clip some ends off, change the sound, put some music in, um, put some CGI. Actually, I don't think you can do CGI, but you can edit your video, and then actually from there you can export it to probably almost any format that you want, which will make it a little bit easier for you. Um, ow. Once you've edited that, very quickly, I just wanted to show how I put this up on pure MTGO. I used a YouTube example. So if we were to go to YouTube, we would get this embed that's under the share options. So you'd click share, go to embed, highlight this, copy, and go to your article. Come on back up. Edit. Here's the one thing that you want to be very careful of. You got to make sure that you're in the plain text editor. See this? This is what you're going to be copying and pasting. Let's just take this out. So if I wanted to put the one in that I just had, copy and paste, go down here, hit save. If you're doing it to the rich text editor, it's literally going to save this as text. It's just going to show that as text on your screen, and that's not going to look as cool as it would if you were to save it under the plain text editor, which actually puts the link in, embeds the video for you. See, it's got a nice little title there. Yes, you do have to upload your video to YouTube, but that is a way that you can at least insert your videos or any other video that you want to use as an example in your article. So that's it. I just wanted to go through and show you in case you didn't know how you could do this. First of all, it's great for recording your matches and reviewing your matches. Second of all, it's good if you want to put your matches up anywhere, whether it's on pure MTGO or if it's on any other website. Now you know how, and you have no excuse not to. So, hope you enjoyed that, and on with the rest of the article. Bye.